Didn't you say that there was a struggle that you heard?
Yes. I was standing outside the pool entrance when I heard the struggle. It sounded like someone was getting hit against the locker.
Were you swimming?
No.
That's for another anime.
What about the other students? Do they have testimonies like the power or exhibit?
I believe I asked them. They were all in their rooms when that happened. At least I think so. I hope so.
I was writing ideas for my next story. Once I get out of school, I'm going to publish it.
That's fantastic.
I was thinking to how to draw anime books and like writing notes on how terrible all of them are.
I was catching up on some library. Yeah, it was certain.
Anyway, moving on. You in the back with the shirt.
How fast acting is the poison?
What was that?
How fast acting is the poison?
The poison, I believe, is pretty fast acting, isn't it, Nanami?
Pretty instantaneous. Why the hell do we have that in our nurse's office?
I don't know why the children travel back 5 days at a time.
It sounds working.
Why we have poison? Obviously, it was Monokuma's idea.
Probably.
Or it could be something that's only poisonous if you use a certain amount, like it was actually just a really strong muscle relaxant or something.
That's true. I don't know. I just know that it can be absorbed. I know it can be absorbed through the skin, and you can actually eat it. I don't suggest eating it; you'll die. Yes.
Was there actual powder or anything found on Junko?
There was no, and if there was, it would have been washed off. Her body was found. You.
What are those band-aids for on your arms?
Monokuma hurts.
Wait, so she was in the pool with the towel around her head?
Yes.
Okay.
The towel was actually fairly loose around her head, actually, because it had been floating for a while. But I guess the towel was tied pretty tight around it earlier, because it had left.
Maybe she just wanted to dry her hair.
You.
There was only 2 people who had access to the nurse's room key. Could the key have been loaned to somebody else too?
I don't know. Ozzy, Nina, do you still have the key?
I do not.
You know, I actually think I saw the key in the nurse's office. You.
Was there any powder on the towel?
There was no powder on the towel, and if there was, it would have been washed off as well. You?
Was there blood on the towel?
There was some blood on the towel.
Then what if the culprit wrapped the towel around her head after he smacked the Junko against the locker and then dragged her to the pool and dumped it? And that's why they have the...
I didn't consider that. That's a very good point.
I think you're getting oddly specific with this. Are you sure it wasn't you?
Is our culprit in the audience? You're not even a part of the cast. What are you doing? Yes.
To elaborate on that,
what if the culprit slammed her head against the wall in the struggle in order to knock her out?
What are you doing?
And put powder on the towel with the gloves, wrapped it around her head so she had to breathe it in, then dragged the body and throw it in the pool to make sure that it was done.
I don't know. You might have to go to the trial to hear all of that. I'm pretty sure the students have more to say. I'm interested in a few more questions, but we should probably start debating.
Before we answer a question, thank you. Asahina, please stand up. Will you please empty your pockets? Yeah, sure. This is the key to the nurse's office.
Asahina, you still had it?
I guess I've been really sick, so...
That's okay, I understand.
But you just used.
Sick can mean... Didn't you say earlier that the...
That's right, talking too much. Hold on. Someone could have slipped it into the lady's pocket.
That's true. Rion has a really good point.
She could have just been kind of embarrassed about how she forgot to lock it when she was done.
I know ladies are very embarrassed when they talk about how sick they are.
I guess at this point, we don't know if the culprit's female or male. It could be either. In fact, somebody could have left the male's locker room open. I guess we'll have to see. I'll have to accept 4 more questions, then we should probably start debating for Monokuma makes me get another bandage. You!
I would like to ask why Ishimaru simply gave the key to Asahina rather than accompanying her.
Ishimaru's been sick lately. He can tell you.
I've been what?
You've been sick, remember?
I've been very... I've been sick when but I've gotten over it. I've had a stomach ache, I've had a headache, I've had a cold. My knee.
That's why he was in his room all night sleeping.
Thank you. So Asahina was also very sick. Asahina was
Stomach ache.
yeah. So I had previously given the key to Asahina so she could go to the nurse's office to get something from the nurse's office. Not, well, who knows? It could have been poison.
Well, I guess we won't know. You.
Could there possibly be a blood trail that led to...
There was no blood trail. In fact, the blood ended at the locker. The locker was here. And on the floor there was some other blood. Before, maybe whenever the culprit maybe fell to the ground, or maybe just when the blood dripped, there was a lot of blood. You.
Can all the students who claim to have been in their rooms the night of the murder raise their hand?
Well, see, that's good. There were a lot of people in their room. If you were in the room,
Should we stand up?
you can stand up. That's okay.
I think it's okay.
Stand up! Stand up! Everyone stand up. Everyone, people who are raising their hands, stand up. Thank you.
If you're in class, crouch down.
Stand up, you actually get used to seeing it like that.
So it looks like Chihiro Minami, Ishimaru, Manjo Naegi, Sakura, Hinata, Mikawa, Yamada, Teru were all in their rooms. You in the back with the pigtail. I like your hair.
Wouldn't the culprit have to be strong enough to manhandle a person into the locker so that's the head?
Yeah. What's most trauma isn't just simply knocking your head against the wall. It's more like knocking your head against the wall several times. I guess we'll never know. One more question if someone has one. Yes.
You found her fingernails in the women's locker room and the men's locker room?
No, I found one fingernail in the boys' locker room. And I found the rest of the nails actually in the pull-in twins. You see, the pull-in twins is actually the pull-in twins. There's a girl in the boys' locker room before there's a pull-in twins. Does that make any sense? There's a big room, two smaller rooms, the dressing room, and then the pool. So I guess that's it. I guess you can go to trial now. Well, I guess good luck, everybody. I know you'll do great. So let's start. The culprit was Yuko Yoshima, age 17. She was the victim. Oh, how you know she was the culprit? Well, who wants to start? Does anyone else want to say?
Well, shouldn't we start with what killed her first?
That it's really hard to tell. Obviously, since it seems like the poison wasn't enough. That if the poison would have actually worked, there would have been no reason to slam her head into the locker. If the poison really acts that fast and this person was strong enough to slam her into the locker, they would pretty easily be able to just like force open her mouth and throw it in. And it could just be inhaled, so.
So we should assume that it was either the first trauma or drowning?
Yeah, which means that also probably there's less suspicion on the people who specifically mentioned that they were in the nurse's office.
Looks like it makes sense. I mean, Asahina, Ishimaru, you wouldn't have any idea what happened, did you?
No idea. All I did was just go get some medicine for my stomach ache. Too many donuts and working out. Not a good idea.
But Asahina is the super high school level swimmer. Thank you. Aren't swimmers strong? Strong, but like soccer. Thank you. Yes. Aniki. All these people have muscles. Like, please show off your muscles.
Aren't you